Alright guys, so I do not have pre-orders this time for you. I will upload that video later this week, but unfortunately one of my pre-orders is actually going to be here on release date. The other three are not, so I'm going to wait till those show up. But I do have a good haul video here of some very unique things. Let's start with these all came from different places, so I'll kind of just go through them in order. Found this at the Dollar Tree. This is called Books of the Blood. Now, I wouldn't have grabbed it, but then I noticed this Hulu sticker, and it says a Hulu original. So what I found out is this is a book that was kind of recently released, but kind of not. Basically, this is a book of short stories written by Clive Barker. Now, if you don't know who Clive Barker is, he's the creator of Hellboy, and there was a new Hellboy movie on Hulu. So this book is kind of a newer-ish book with some stories that he wrote that helped inspire Hellboy and stuff like that. So pretty cool, right? And for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, I had to grab that. This is volume 1, so I don't know if there's more volumes on the way or what. I need to look into that. But, yeah. And then I ordered this off of Amazon because I'm trying to find Christmas movies to review right now. And this happened to go on sale, and I've heard great things about this movie and this 4K transfer, but I haven't bought it yet, and it was like $20, so figured it was time. And, you know, this is kind of a classic, Black Christmas. I love that slipcover. I don't even understand the context to any of that, but I love it. Wow, this is a nice edition. Scream Factory always has such nice 4K editions. I wish I had the money to buy more. I just don't. So I picked them up very slowly. But you got the 4K feature. You got the 4K Blu-ray. You got the 4K... you got the Blu-ray, and then you got special features Blu-ray. So there's a lot of special features on here. Wow, that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of, and I guess there's a few different cuts on this too. So I don't know. I've never seen it. We'll be definitely checking this out very soon though for the video I'm going to do this Christmas. Then I went to work today, and work was just whatever. But I take the bus. The bus dropped me off a little bit earlier than I liked. So I'm like, all right, I'm almost an hour early for work. Let me go to an antique shop. So that's what I did. I went over to this antique shop, right? And I'm checking around. It's usually when I don't find anything. I found this huge Blu-ray section. And this Blu-ray section, I might need to go back and dig. Because there were two things about it. First of all, there was a lot of stuff that was new. Like in the packaging. There was a lot of stuff that was maybe out of print. Maybe they didn't realize what they had. And that's, you know, something to think about. So I was in there, right? And I'm sitting there, right, and I'm looking through all of it, and they had a deal going on where if you buy 2 Blu-rays, $5, which is not a bad deal on its face, right? But then they had a Christmas deal that they're running for the holiday season where it's 20% off. So I got 2 Blu-rays. I just kept it to 2 because I want to keep down my cost a little bit. I was just chilling before I go to work. I don't want to get crazy with spending money. You know what I mean? So but when they rang it up to me, it was like $4.39 for 2 Blu-rays that were factory sealed. They're not factory sealed anymore because I just opened them up. But let's start with so this first one I grabbed. So the French Connection. I've never seen this movie. I need to watch it. I bought this because it was $4 on Amazon at one point. And I guess there's been this whole controversy with the Criterion streaming service having this movie censored and edited and had racial slurs deleted. And there's a whole controversy behind that. I'm not really here to share my opinion with it. But because this went out of print, it was very valuable. They actually had the French Connection there. I didn't pick up the French Connection there because it was sealed. I left it for some other collector. And I just felt like... Also, I don't know if it's still worth any money because... A lot of these controversies... Remember when Gone with the Winds was worth a ton of money? Guess what? I found this at out of Walmart, $5. I bought a copy for my grandma for $5. I found it at a thrift shop for $5. I'm just saying, it's not worth anything now. So, but what I'm just saying is I found that there. But what I didn't have was the French, wrong title. French Connection 2. So I've never seen either of these films. And I think the main reason I hadn't seen this movie is just because I haven't seen this one either. And I wanted to watch them together and I didn't have them. And both are out of print. This seems to be a much older edition than this edition. This is like a newer release. This is like an older release that's... How old is this Blu-ray? Does it say? It says 2008. So this is a 2008 Blu-ray. Probably due for an upgrade. A lot of those early Blu-rays, that's like back in the early days of Blu-ray. They could use the upgrade. Probably will never happen because now it's owned by Disney, of course. But probably is good for it, though. But now I have it. I'm happy to have that. And yeah, I'll be checking those out very soon. I got Cop Out. This is a movie that I'm not a fan of. I'll do a rewatch of it because I might change my mind. But this movie stars Bruce Willis. And the reason I bought this is I do want to eventually get all of Kevin Smith's movies on Blu-ray. I think I'm missing about 3 or 4. This is one I was missing. It's out of print. I'm still missing, but again, I'm still missing 3 or 4. But yeah, and I love Bruce Willis. I'll be honest with you guys. When Bruce Willis was doing those direct-to-video movies, I was not a fan, as most people were. But I was really just kind of ragging on the dude. And then, when his public health problems came out, I started to feel a little more bad. I do think that, he was kind of being jerked around by people, and that wasn't great. But it did make me go back and rewatch, a lot of his great movies, like Unbreakable, like Fifth Element, like 12 Monkeys, and just remember why I love Bruce Willis. And so, I've been rewatching Die Hard, things like that. So this is one I'm going to have to watch and sit down and just enjoy. Because, it's not a great movie. But, I love Kevin Smith. I'll give it a rewatch. Hopefully I like it better. I think I might this time. I'm not really sure. But, that's the thing. I feel like it's weird to say this. But challenge your opinions. And what I mean by that is you can watch movies that you may not like the first time, but let them sit with you. Go back, do a rewatch. Maybe you watched it at the wrong time, in the wrong mood, and wrong energy. Maybe you'll actually come to see how much you really enjoy certain movies. There are so many movies, guys, that I can't even tell you how many times this has happened, where I've actually changed my opinion on it. It doesn't happen like all the time, but there's a lot of them where that's happened, and you just gotta let that happen sometimes. So yeah, Cop Out. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.